Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, April 8, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. Carolina Hurricanes vs Buffalo Sabres. The Buffalo Sabres have been doing incredibly well at the puck so far as they have posted 276 total goals, which is the 6th most in the NHL as of this writing. They only have Vinny Hinostroza on the injury report, and it is not considered to be serious. They are above average as they have scored on 61 of their 256 power play attempts this season, 23.83%. The Sabres are a full point ahead of league average shooting at 11.1% so far. The defense as of late is going to be a major difference in this game, as Carolina is allowing 1.5 goals in their last 4 games, while Buffalo is giving up 3.4 goals in their previous 5 games played. A big reason has been the ability to kill penalties, as Carolina is second in the NHL with an 83.9 kill percentage, while Buffalo is all the way down at 30th in the sport with a 72.7 kill percentage this year. The Hurricanes have won 6 of the previous 7 road games against the Sabres, so go with the Carolina Hurricanes to win here. With both teams starting a backup goaltender, it is going to be tough to get consistent stops over the course of this game. Both teams are doing pretty well in terms of power play percentage, as the Sabres are 9th in hockey with a 23.8 power play percentage, while the Hurricanes are 19th in the sport with a 20.3 power play percentage thus far. The over is 16.65 in their last 27 games against one another, so go with over 6.5 goals in this game. Pittsburgh Penguins vs Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings have struggled on both ends of the ice this season. They've scored just the 11th fewest goals in the NHL, an average of 3 goals per game on an average of 28.4 shots per game. They've generated the 7th fewest expected goals per 60 minutes, 2.81, and the 9th fewest high danger shots in the league. Detroit has scored on 21.8% of their power play chances. Captain Dylan Larkin leads them in scoring with 78 points, 32 goals, and 46 assists this season. Detroit has allowed an average of 3.27 goals per game this season, the 13th most in the NHL, on an average of 30.6 shots allowed per game. They've underachieved defensively, giving up the 12th fewest expected goals per 60 minutes, 2.96, and the 13th fewest high danger shots. The Red Wings have killed off 78.7% of their penalties this season. Ville Husso is confirmed in goal today. This season he's gone 26-19-7 with a 3.01 GA, a .899 save percentage, and 4 shutouts. The Red Wings won the first 2 games between these teams this season, but the Penguins are the better team in this matchup, and I expect them to pick up a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Pittsburgh's better on both ends of the ice. They've scored the 16th most goals in the NHL, having generated the 3rd most expected goals and the 2nd most high danger shots in the league. The Red Wings have scored just the 11th fewest goals in the NHL, having generated the 7th fewest expected goals and the 9th fewest high danger shots in the league. The Pens are also better defensively, having given up the 14th most goals in the NHL, while the Red Wings have allowed the 13th most. Add in the extra motivation factor of this game mattering so much more for the Penguins, I expect them to win here on the road. Take the Penguins to win on the road to avoid the season sweep and keep their playoff hopes alive. Our team pick is Penguins money line. Both previous games between these teams this season flew over, with 9 total goals and 11 total goals. I expect this game to hit the over as well. Neither of these teams has been great defensively. The Penguins have allowed the 14th most goals in the NHL, having given up the 14th most expected goals and the 16th most high danger shots. Detroit has given up even more, the 13th most in the league. Pittsburgh has also been very good at generating offense, having generated the 3rd most expected goals and the 2nd most high danger shots in the NHL, scoring the 16th most goals in the league. Take the over 6.5 goals here and expect plenty of scoring. Vegas Golden Knights vs Dallas Stars. The ability to kill penalties is critical to being successful, and there is a large difference here, as the Golden Knights are 20th in the NHL, with a 76.5 kill percentage, while the Stars are all the way up at 3rd in the sport, with an 83.3 kill percentage so far. It has been a great reason why these teams are defending as well as possible, with Dallas allowing 2 goals in their last 5 games, while Vegas is giving up 2.67 goals in their previous 3 games. The Stars have won 6 of the last 8 games against the Golden Knights, so go with the Dallas Stars to win here. Our team pick is Dallas Stars. Both previous games between these teams went under with 4 goals and 5 goals in those games. They've both trended under this season, with the under in Stars games going 42-32 for this year and in Knights games going 39-35-5. I expect this game to hit the under as well, with both teams playing great defensively. Dallas has allowed just the 7th fewest goals in the NHL, having given up the 3rd fewest expected goals per and the 2nd fewest high danger shots. The Golden Knights have allowed just the 11th fewest goals in the NHL, having given up the 6th fewest expected goals and the 7th fewest high danger shots. This matchup should be a defensive-minded grind of a game. Take the under 6 goals in what should be a defensive battle. Edmonton Oilers vs San Jose Sharks. The ability to take advantage of the power play is a huge factor for success, and there is a drastic difference here, as San Jose is 25th in the NHL, with an 18.5 power play percentage so far, while Edmonton is best in the sport with a 32.6 power play percentage. The defenses are a massive difference as well lately, with the Oilers allowing 0.5 goals in their last 4 games, while the Sharks are giving up 4 goals in their previous 3 games. The Oilers have won each of the previous 6 games against the Sharks, so go with the Edmonton Oilers to cover the puck line on the road. The San Jose Sharks have not been doing well this season, as they are coming off a 6-2 home loss against the Colorado Avalanche last time out. Defenseman Erik Karlsson led the team as he was able to finish with a goal and an assist in the game. As a team, they scored 2 goals on 23 shots. They did not score on their singular power play attempts as well. Defensively, they did a great job as they killed the only power play opportunity against them. The combination of Kokkonen and Reimer finished with 6 goals allowed on 31 shot attempts against them. Our total pick over. Anaheim Ducks vs Arizona Coyotes. The Anaheim Ducks have lost 9 consecutive games, including all 3 road games in that span. The Coyotes have not been any better, but they are at home in this one, which is key. The Ducks have only won 11 of their 40 road games on the season. The Coyotes are actually solid on home ice, where they are 20-14-4 on the season. Furthermore, the Ducks are having big difficulties scoring goals. They have netted 2 or fewer goals in 6 of their last 8 games. The Coyotes have been scoring more than the Ducks recently. The Ducks have got 60 minutes of 3.3 goals, which marks them last. Arizona is a bit better with an SGA 60 of 2.89 goals. Our team pick is Arizona Coyotes. The Arizona Coyotes are stumbling. Similar to the Ducks, they are looking to end a 9-game losing streak due to horrible defense. Arizona dropped a rough 8-1 decision to the Kraken on Tuesday and was more competitive in a 4-2 loss in Thursday's rematch against the Kraken. The Coyotes had won 4 consecutive games prior to this slide. They have been competitive at home but are the worst road squad in the league. Clayton Keller has been one of the few bright spots this season. The 24-year-old winger has accumulated a remarkable 83 points on the season, the best mark of his career. Keller has been held pointless in the 2 meetings against the Ducks. Nick Schmaltz has been quiet, going 4 consecutive games without a point. The veteran center has reached the 20 goals mark, netting 21 goals and 54 points. Barrett Hayton has earned a goal and an assist against the Ducks this season. The 22-year-old center displayed progress this season and has 42 points. Our total pick is over. Rangers vs Columbus Blue Jackets. New York has an outside chance of catching second place New Jersey in the Metropolitan Division, and that gives the Rangers far more incentive in this matchup, since Columbus has been eliminated from playoff contention and will be going home next Thursday after the final game of the regular season. New York has won 5 of the last 7 overall versus Columbus, and the Rangers have won for the last 5 when playing on the Blue Jackets' home ice. Columbus is next to last in goals against at 4.01, and the Blue Jackets are 30th in goals scored at just 2.56. You do the math, Columbus doesn't win many, as evidenced by having just 24 victories through its first 78 games. Our team pick is New York Rangers minus 1.5 goals. The Columbus Blue Jackets are scoring an average of only 2.56 goals per game, which is 30th in the NHL, while allowing an average of 4.01 goals per game, which is 31st in the NHL. Columbus is averaging 29.4 shots per game, which is 25th, and are allowing an average of 35.5 shots per game, which is 31st. The Columbus power play scores 18.7% of the time, which is 25th, and the penalty kill unit is successful 76.1% of the time, which is 23rd. The leading goal scorer for Columbus is Boone Jenner with 26, while Patrick Lane is second with 22. The leader in assists is Johnny Gaudreau with 52, while Jack Roslovic is second with 33. Gaudreau is the points leader with 71, and Lane is second with 52. Columbus has scored only 39 goals on the power play in 78 games, with Lane scoring a team-high 8 PP goals. Joonas Korpisalo is 16-14-4 with a 2.95 goals against average .914 save percentage. Our total pick is over. Nashville Predators vs Winnipeg Jets. The Jets have won 2 of their last 3 games and 3 of their last 4 home games. They are playing well offensively, scoring 13 goals in their last 3 home games. They have also played well on special teams, converting over 19% of their power play opportunities. The Predators have done a good job killing penalties, but they've struggled defensively on the road, giving up 18 goals in their last 5 road games, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Jets in this game. The Predators have won 3 of their last 4 games, but they've lost 2 of their last 3 road games. They are playing well offensively, scoring 13 goals in their last 4 games. They have also played well on special teams, converting over 18% of their power play opportunities. The Jets have done a good job killing penalties, and they're playing very well defensively, giving up only 7 goals in their last 4 home games, so expect them to keep Nashville's offense in check. Go with Winnipeg to cover the spread. Our team pick is Winnipeg Jets minus 1.5 goals. Nashville has been struggling on offense recently. The Preds scored 2 or fewer goals in 7 of the last 10 games. They rank 27th in goals per game and 24th in shots per game. The Jets' offense has been struggling as of late. Winnipeg scored 3 or fewer goals in 8 out of the last 10 games. They rank 22nd in goals per game and 21st in shots per game. The under is 7-3 in the last 10 games between these 2 teams. With both teams struggling on offense, this will be a lower scoring game, and the under will hit. Take the under, 6 goals. Montreal Canadiens vs Toronto Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs split their last 6 games, but they've won 6 of their last 10 home games. They are playing well offensively, scoring 13 goals in their last 4 home games. They have also played well on special teams, converting 25% of their power play opportunities. The Canadiens are one of the worst in the league when it comes to killing penalties, and they're not playing well defensively, giving up 10 goals in their last 3 games, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Maple Leafs in this game. The Canadiens have lost 4 of their last 5 games and 4 of their last 5 road games. They have struggled offensively, scoring only 6 goals in their last 3 games, with all 6 goals coming in 1 game. They have also struggled on special teams, converting over 16% of their power play opportunities. The Maple Leafs are very good at killing penalties, and they're playing well defensively, giving up 7 goals in their last 3 home games, so expect them to keep Montreal's offense in check. Go with Toronto to cover the spread. Our team pick is Toronto Maple Leafs minus 1.5 points. The MA0 Leafs followed up their win over Columbus with a loss to the Bruins in their last game. They will try to bounce back from the loss with a win over the Canadiens, which will give them their 3rd win in their last 5 games. Toronto is averaging 3.36 goals per game. They scored 1 goal on 32 shots in their last game. Sam Lafferty scored the lone goal for the Maple Leafs, while Zach Aston Reese had an assist. Toronto has played well defensively, giving up 2.72 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will have to play better if they want to get the win. Our total pick is over.